These are the top things you probably didn't know about the new Minecraft 26.2 update. And we start with, you can pick up sulfur cubes with a bucket. You can also share the block out of a sulfur cube. And you also get an advancement when you give a sulfur cube a TNT to absorb. Okay, you can also change the sulfur cube's block just by using a dispenser. So if I just put this here, it swapped out. It was an oak log, now it's a spruce plank. This is pretty good to automate changing the sulfur cube block because obviously different blocks have different properties, like in fact ice. Okay, first we want to make a regular geyser. So to do this, you need these three things. You want a water bucket, you want potent sulfur, and a lava bucket, and you're going to place these in the same order you see. So let me show you. Okay, now go to your elevator, dig 1, 2, 3 blocks down. That makes your geyser, and this will keep going forever until you get rid of any of these blocks. So now you can obviously go up, and you're up here. But if I go around the back where I've set up a little tracker, you can see that only goes up to about 6 blocks high, which is pretty low. Your base could be very tall. Now there is a way you can extend this to about 20 blocks. So you would have already dug 3 blocks, but this time you're going to dig a few more. So you already dug 3, you want to go 4, 5, 6 blocks down, place your lava bucket again, and place your potent sulfur, but this time you need to fill all 4 of these blocks with water. This will give you the highest height in the geyser, so you want to place, and that starts up your geyser. But you can see it's far taller, so now, there we go. And now if I come around the back, you can see this goes up to about 20 to 22 whole blocks high. Unfortunately, you can't go any higher with this. There's only 4 water blocks of levels. If you do 3 water blocks instead of 4, then you're gonna have about 15 blocks high in there. And if you do 2 water buckets, it's about 10 blocks high in the air. Obviously with 1 it was just about 5 to 6. You can also make balloons with sulfur cubes. Now this is more of a creative thing, but if you want to add it to your build, then go ahead. So you need all of these. Just get a bunch of colors, get a fence, get a sulfur cube, and that's all you need. I'm going to place your fence, 7 colors, so I'm going to spawn. There we go, they each have their block. Now you want a lead, which I completely forgot. And you want to just, okay, cool. So now I have all of them just on a leash. First thing we want to do, we want to give them invisibility with a command. Now you can give invisibility without commands, but the next one you will need commands. So just turn this on. And now they're all invisible. You can obviously splash a potion, but for the next one you will need commands. The next one is levitation. Now for levitation, you can't get this as a potion effect. Invisibility you can, but for that part, now you can turn this on, and now you can see they all float up. Now I can just run around with these really, but I can also attach them to this fence, and now they're all floating. Now I can turn off some of these, so for example I turn off the invisibility, this happens. This is the command for invisibility, so effect give a type sulfur cube, invisibility 1-1 and true. The levitation is the same, just give effect give Minecraft Sulfur Cube, Levitation, 1-1, and True. They're about the same commands, just invisibility, levitation. And I turn each of these on in the app. Oh crap. Okay, that's cool though. I mean, balloons are really cool. Alright, so you can play volleyball with the Sulfur Cube. So place your Sulfur Cube and give it a wall block, and now... Oh, okay, so I'll get this. Alright, I'm giving this one more go. Let's go. Oh, I mean, hit the net, but I don't care at this point. Your dog will now also chase around any sulfur cube whose it has a bone block. If I do this, now... Do I like him? Okay, him. Oh, there we go. Okay, there we go. Yes. So you can see, it's not that he doesn't like it, but it's a bone inside of it. So it's pretty nice. So I think there's been a bit too much about Sulfur Cubes so far, because this update isn't just about Sulfur Cubes. You can see there's also this. If you step into it, you get nausea. So how does it work? You can make your own actually. The way this works is that there's a secret potent sulfur block, and you know, let's go make our own. This you can put the potent sulfur really anywhere. It could be there if you wanted, but I'm gonna place it right here. And now you just want to fill this up with water. Okay, so you can see that even though I have the potent sulfur placed, the water isn't really nauseous or poisonous. That's because you need to have a full water source block right above the potent sulfur. So if I go down there, just click the potent sulfur once, and now It brings up the fumes, and if you step into it, you get nausea. You can also make shelves save your entire hotbar just like that. Swap your entire inventory for this shelf. See, I can just click it. How does it work though? There's redstone block behind it, so if you power each of these shelves with a redstone block, they're all joined together. Now you can just swap your items like that. You also have new sulfur spikes, which act exactly like regular dripstone. Works in the same way that you can crush them. The difference with sulfur spikes is that you actually don't take damage when you just step on them, though you do still take damage if they fall on your head. But where do the sulfur spikes even spawn in? There's a new sulfur cave right here which I found. You can see there's sulfur spikes literally everywhere, but if we go deeper, you can see just how amazing this looks. You can also find the potent sulfur rivers, ocean, whatever thingies. While you're in the sulfur caves, you can also get this new block called cinnabar, which can be used for many cool things. Alongside the sulfur, by the way, you can use a stone cutter and you can place it in here, and you can see how many great new blocks that we get. You can get chiseled sulfur if you want. You can get chiseled sulfur even. It's just a sulfur cube. Something I forgot to mention is that in the new Sulfur Caves biome, there will be sulfur cubes spawning, but there is another one spawning as well, which you usually do not see, but have to find it first. And he's right here. You can see cave spiders now spawn naturally. This is a first, because cave spiders normally only spawned using spawners, for example in mine shafts. One more thing that I wanted to show you was the new Fingerspitz bounce disc that was added. Let's take a listen, because I actually haven't heard this yet.